Welcome guys to another Company of Heroes game. This is Piri and I'm gonna commentate a game someone sent me. It was ahreed1 that sent me a couple of games. I went to Company of Heroes 2 forums and posted something saying that I'm doing some Company of Heroes movies and I would like to have some replays from other people and because I just enjoy to see so let me take this out, show fog of war. I enjoy to see replays on my free time. You can learn a lot from them, and ahreed was kind enough to send me a couple of them. I've been watching them all afternoon and I think this is one of the best they have, and I'm gonna comment on it. I'm gonna try and give some tips and I don't know, make everyone's gameplay improve a bit. Maybe we can always learn from watching other people play. So let me introduce the players. On our left side, and playing as Russians, we got, of course, Mr. ahreed1, which is the fellow that sent me the replay, and we got lucky number 13. From what I've seen, these guys are buddies. They played together, or at least the 2v2 games I saw. They work together, so they are buddies for sure. And on the right side, playing as German, we got Dr. Goebbels and Greif. So those are the opponents, and let's see what they do and how they play the game. So ahreed is going, from what I see, more as an infantry guy, and lucky number 13 is going for more like a support. He built the support weapon company straight away, and he's going for MGs. They've been doing a nice dispersion of the troops, sending just a single engineer top, and the conscripts are going bottom. So they're going for I think a stronger presence at the bottom. Meanwhile, the other guys have been doing some engineers, just the initial ones. They built a grenadier squad and 2 MGs straight away. So this is kind of a small map. It's the winter version of it, and you got quite a few houses, and they are manning the houses straight away, the Germans. Quite a few houses that if you have an MG inside, it's just hard. It's just hard to take them out of there. And I think the Germans are thinking about more of stationary defenses. And here we got our first little skirmish. At the bottom, he's setting up the MG. Mr. Goebbels has the upper hand at this moment. And ahreed is just coming in the same path of the machine gun. I don't know what he's trying to do. These ones aren't moving from here. Retreating, and now, yeah, he should have come like this way here. Maybe try and throw a molly. Not that he has it, but it would be... yeah, he has the molly already, so he could have thrown the molly on the back. He's forced to retreat. On the top part of the map is just enforcing this area, so he's putting some barbed wire, which is always smart. Making the enemy come through certain positions that he wants. So he might be a good player, definitely. And here he's forced to retreat the MG. You should always keep, I think, against the Russians, you should always keep someone or some squad close to the MG in terms of supporting it. It's a good unit, but he needs some support. Yeah, and definitely lucky number 13 is going for MGs. He has 3 already on the field, and he basically made a good job on pushing the enemy back at the bottom part. And now I believe he's just going to enforce this and prevent them from coming here until they have a mortar, which they do. They just spawned a mortar. And the top is basically lost from what I see in terms of Russian supremacy there. They are just not, they were forced to retreat. Their presence was also a bit more overwhelming at the bottom. But now look at this. They managed to cut this point here. They're still getting resources from all this part, but it's just a sea of MGs here at the bottom. And the Russians definitely have the upper hand at the bottom. Where did that mortar go? It's going to the center of the field. Alright, so that's kind of smart. From that spot, you can actually shoot a lot of people around him. 3 squads from ahreed trying to assault this MG position. He's probably gonna throw some mollies. Yeah, there's one molly, two mollies, and it's making some damage to the MG, but not as much as he thought. This is something I feel it's strange on Company of Heroes 2, is that when the building has more than like it has the first floor, the second floor, if the troops are on the second floor, the fire doesn't get them, and there are buildings with even more floors that it makes it so hard to dislodge an MG from it, unless you bring down the building or something. Because they just don't take, I don't know if it's a bug or something, but it makes it really hard for you to take an enemy MG out of there. And this mortar, my god, is just now breaking havoc on the Russian lines. He has such a good position. He is covered by this MG. The Germans have some presence there, and he can just shoot almost everywhere at the top part. South part is still controlled by the Russians. They're bringing out some ATs now, even though the enemies are just now starting to build the mechanized company, and it's going to take them some time until they can throw something out. Like a half track will probably be a half track, a flame half track later on. Or that what I would do if it was me playing the Germans. But they are prepared a bit already for that eventuality, taking out the AT. So the mortar still unchallenged here. I think this MG here died. Yeah, I don't see it retreated here. And basically they just divided the map. The Russians control the bottom and the Germans controlling the top. ahreed is trying to go. Yeah, he made it past the MG fire. No, he got pinned as well. He's trying to deal with the mortar, but yeah, here they have the map controlled. It's up here that's the problem. This barbed wire plus the MG and the mortar are just making so much damage. How many fellas did this dude kill? Only 3. I thought he would have killed more. 7 guys, the MG. So the MG is doing a better job, but the mortars are just so annoying. You guys know what I'm talking about. When they are in a position you can't get to them, it's just that little sound like and the explosion just. Alright, so half track is out. He took a shot straight away, and then he actually managed, and now it's upgraded. Oh my god, he's gonna rain here. Now he's just going around the AT. I don't think they have not one single squad close by that can help that poor AT to survive. A bit of recapping here at the top. Sniper coming in, that might be interesting. But the half track is just doing such a good job. Right now, yeah, AT is down. The MGs, the maximum MGs, do some damage, but not enough compared to the half track. And I think at this point, the Germans should be happy what he accomplished and just go away, you know, because now he's just in the risk of losing the half track. And yeah, and they got them. So that's a big loss. That could be an advantage in terms of getting some foothold in the bottom part of the map. And I think they wasted a bit, even though he did some damage. But now there's a second AT coming in. The top part is now being completely overwhelmed by Russian troops. It's an MG. He's not Rambo inside that house, and that house only has 1 floor, so the damage is greater. Sniper taking some. Oh, right on him. How lucky can they be? Sniper was doing some damage to the MGs, but then he got shot in the face by a round of the AT gun using the bombardment. So yeah, MG is long gone there, and the Russians are now making inch by inch recovery on the top part of the map. And this has been a good game. It's been like they divided the map in the initial part, and now it seems the Russians just have the upper hand. and the resource count is just showing. If you take a look at the 26 plus on fuel. If you go to any of the Germans, they're down to 10, and this one got 90 fuel, but he's not gonna make too much. Lucky number 13 has a lot of fuel. You gotta start spending it a bit more, and I think that's exactly what he's gonna do. Yep, he's building up. Oh no, it's ahreed that's building up. He's sticking to MGs. So let's go back to ahreed since we were following him. MG back on that house, that troublesome house, and he's gonna probably bombard the house and try to get rid of it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. One man left, and probably this will just finish the squad up. Alright, so till now we have seen no tanks. The Germans are going for it. Support armor corps. It's gonna be hard because they do not have enough fuel to support that. On the other hand, the Russians should have been bringing tanks way sooner into the battlefield. If you can't bring the T-44, just bring a T-70. It will make a load of difference in the battlefield. It is so good against infantry, and at this point, that's basically what the Germans have. If you control the T-70 well, and if you've seen a couple of my videos before this one, you will see that 1 to 2 T-70s can just change the whole battle scheme. And alright, a little fight here. This AT is doomed. I don't know what it was doing there alone, but we got here the cargo truck giving them some extra resources there. They're building this to get maybe some extra fuel since they are so pinned back in the base. Oh, what was that? Was that a mortar? Yeah, probably. Someone died in there. I'm sure of it. Yeah, they lost the AT. That's never good. You got the upper hand. Don't lose those type of weapons to the enemy, because if you're starting to go for tanks, which they actually are, and here we go, T-70 on the field, giving them ways to basically stop you or making them gain some more time in terms of being able to deal with the troops you're putting out on the battlefield right now is not good. It will just make the game longer, and don't forget the game is not over until it's over, and you can have one ticket left and be able to turn the game. So yeah, here is just they keep resisting here even though they have 2 mortars. I don't think they're using them correctly. They should send in something to scout and then just bombard the hell out of them with the mortars. Top part T-70 doing some damage, destroying the truck. They recovered the AT, which was good. And what is he going to do with it? He has killed 3 troops already. Not too much for T-70. This MG is going to be doomed soon. Yeah, he's just destroying the outpost on it. And the Germans are just in their base. They currently have 2 plots of land. And here's a strafing run. Where is he strafing? Oh, was it the house? No. Oh, this is a bit too much for just a T-70. He was probably making like a scout run. He didn't count up with the Panzerschreck unit and the AT, and now a mighty Stug comes into the field. Even though I think it won't make it that much good for them, it's not so good against infantry, but they will have some protection against tanks. This definitely better than the T-44s from the Russians. And this map is pretty much straightforward if you are on a situation on one-on-one. So, but the situation continues. They're just pinned on their base. They're being bombarded by the ATs. Constant attacks from far away that cannot repel. There's a Maxim gun down, or is it still? No, it's down. And they've been losing, the Russians have been losing a bit of troops down at the center, but reinforcing and still being able to hold the position. Yeah, and then we got half track and a T-44 in terms of vehicles for the Russians. And there goes the Stug, still alive and kicking. And is he going to be able to? Oh, wait, guys, the half track is going a bit too much. Oh, missed. Come on. Is he going to be able to go away with it? Oh, come on, and he's upgrading it. No. Oh, miss again. Oh, Stug, you're not doing your job good. Oh. He was just upgraded. So many ammunition. Oh, he's trying to finish him off. He doesn't know this tank is here, but well, that was a waste of resources right there. You don't take your half track that way. You gotta support him, because if he finds something like this, he's just completely out of chance of surviving. But all in all, I think ahreed1 and is it lucky number 13? Yeah, lucky number 13 are doing a good job. They obviously play games together. You can see by the coordination. You just see that lucky number 13 goes more like a support and leave the infantry part of the game, initial part of the game, for ahreed1, and then ahreed1 switches to tanks, and that's basically how they do their games. And I think they got quite a high level of coordination, even though they miss a couple of things that are important here and there. But in the end, they are reigning supreme over the battlefield, and they're putting the German guys on their places. And there's been nothing that the Germans been doing. They got 3 mortars here, and I don't feel the amount of damage is coming out from the mortars, to be honest. German mortars are good, and I just think even if you take like a sniper forward or even a unit, just to give them time enough to spot for the enemies, and then just rain hell on them, you know, just mortar the hell out of them, out of their positions, and one by one you probably can get some terrain. Stug, half-life, 2 T-34, so that might be a problem for the Stug. One might ram him and the other one just finish him off. So that might be, the Germans have this area and that's it. They've been holding to this area more or less for the past almost 10 minutes. After like, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes in the game, it's just been Russian controlled terrain. And we got a Katyusha here, and this thing is just gonna be bombarded to hell. It was bombarded once, I think, already, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is just so annoying. You know, you have a Katyusha behind enemy lines, and you just don't have the manpower or resources to get there and destroy it. And there's nothing you can do. Oh, wait a second. We were enjoying the bombardment, but we got a fight going on here. Wait, oh! Stug is kicking ass. Yeah, 1 T-44 out. So that is also a mistake. If you got 2 T-44s, don't push the line with one. But you go with everything, or you just hold the ground you have, you know. Because T-44 against the Stug is... You will have no chance, especially if it's shooting the Stug in the frontal armor. Most of the rounds will barely penetrate at all, and you can see by the damage it's not more or less half-life as it was before. And are they going to reinforce the top with the AT? No, they're just sitting on the base. I think this is a mistake. They should have pushed top, which is the part which has the lowest defense. Cause this is barely it's impossible. And the bombardment again. This is just so insane. Look at this. It is. It didn't do much damage. Oh, there's a unit down. Another one almost down. But there's nothing they can do. Nothing. And I think this is the end for the Germans. If they haven't come back by now, they got no fuel. They even so they built 2 armor corps, and they just spended resources because that is not going to do anything good. Stuck's back at full health, getting some pot shots at T-44, missing a couple. And come on, use a tank for ramming. Do it. Do it. Oh, now he has the side guards. It's even more frightening. 11 kills on the Stuck. Come on. Yeah, ramming. Yeah, it did some damage, but not as much as he probably thought it would do. But this one could be shooting it. And here we have a bombardment. Incendiary coming down. And it's going to do some damage. There's a nice cluster. 1 squad down. Is it going to lose anything else? No, but still good. Grenadier squad down, and at least they cannot support the Stuck while it retreats. I just think this one should be following him, even though he has a damaged engine. But as I said, I don't think there's much the Germans can do. They're down to 64 tickets now. They barely touched the Russian tickets, and it's just supremacy, you know. 2 Katyushas on the field, doing damage. Now there's a Panzer IV in the field. Let's see what it does with it. There's a bunch load of ATs around in this side, but 1 shot up. Come on. What is he gonna do? Oh, he's hiding behind the house, is he? Yeah, they can't hit him. And he just got rid of 2 squads right there. Right, so they're pushing up the bottom part. Maybe trying to go for the Katyushas. Stuck's back in the base. Trying to get some repairs on, I guess. 2 T-44 still out of action. I think repairs should have come way quicker on these 2 vehicles. They need to be operational. And the Panzer IV is still alive. They're trying to deal. Yeah, 1 AT's down. They're trying to deal with the other one. This still Maxim is still doing some hurt. Yeah, another squad down. That is not good. Now he's coming in. Does he know he's so close to the ATs, man? The ATs, sorry, the Katyushas. Because he could just go there and destroy them both, but he's focusing on the AT apparently. Oh, and now the T-44 is coming in. Oh yeah, ramming, and now this Panzer IV is in deep trouble. What was this? Take a look. Oh, it's a truck. Is he gonna die? He keeps circling the AT, but oh, it is over. 0 tickets. This was a good game. I think the Germans were a bit too static after 3 minutes. Granted that they had a lot of defense down on the bottom, but if you can push a line on one spot, just keep testing the line. Just if the bottom is strong, go top. If the top is strong, go bottom or try to go center. But you cannot, you know, like 3 mortars on the base and they aren't doing anything. You spend resources here and they're doing absolutely nothing, you know. And it shows that if you have good enemies as opposition, like ahreed and Lucky Number 13, that apparently they play a lot of games together. You know, they have it, at least the chores they have to do, they got it divided. Like one supports the other one, and then the other one goes for tanks, and that's how they play the games. You got to be a bit more coordinated in terms of gameplay to be able to get out of that situation. And certainly, even though the Germans aren't as mobile, but you need to be mobile and you need to test the defenses. And and at least use the resources you have. You know, free mortars. Come on, you gotta do some damage with them. Let me just check and we see 10 kills, 0 kills on the mortar. Come on, 7 kills on that one. Well, 2 of them are more or less okay, but 0 kills. It's a waste. And that is it. That is it for this game. So cheers for everyone that played this game. And thank you, ahreed, for sending me this little replay and all the others you sent it to me. I had a load of fun watching them, and I think from the ones you sent me that you're playing with lucky number 13, I think this one is the best, and it showcases how you play together. And that is it. We have reached this the end of this commentary in terms of Company of Heroes 2. And I see you guys on the next one. So send me replays. I want to see you guys playing the game. And let's all learn a bit more. Check you on the next one, guys. Bye.